Hi class, I have some really great news. I ordered the next Renly book. And I'm so excited to read a chapter with you today. I hope you did your predictions about what you think the book might be about or characters that we might meet. So here's the cover. The Kingdom of Renly, Adventures in Flatfrost. I already see a setting that might be happening. Looks a little cold there. Chapter 1 is called Hide and Seek. There's 10 chapters in this book. Let's see. Okay. Chapter 1, Hide and Seek. Whoosh! Flames swirled from Ruskin's mouth and torched a giant block of ice. It hissed and melted into a puddle. Prince Lucas and his best friend Clara scurried behind another stack of ice and crouched. The friends had been playing hide and seek in the larder after noon. Stacks and stacks of enormous ice blocks filled the room, which was located beneath the kitchen in the castle cellar. Picture of Ruskin. The ice kept the royal food cold. The larder was also a perfect place to play a chilly round of hide and seek. This had become their favorite game. Lucas and Clara poked their heads above the stack of ice blocks and wagged their tongue at Ruskin. The dragon scampered toward them. Whoosh! He blasted another fireball at a huge wall of ice blocks. The wall melted, but there was no sign of Lucas or Clara. They had already found a new hiding spot. So there they are, playing hide and go seek in the ice blocks. Lucas and Clara. Ruskin splashed across the cellar floor in search of his friends. Clang! 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 The royal cook stood on the cellar stairs, banging together pans. Ruskin yelped and hid behind a stone column. Lucas and Clara stayed out of sight behind the last tower of ice. "Stop the madness!" shouted the cook. "You'll spoil my food!" Lucas and Clara peeked at the royal cook from their hiding place. The cook had ruddy cheeks, bushy black eyebrows, and a round middle. He wore a starched white hat with many pleats. Each pleat stood for an outstanding recipe he was awarded by the king and the queen of Renly. New character, the cook. The cook's real name was Berwick, but everyone called him Cook. Lucas had never heard Cook sound so angry. "Maybe if we stay hidden, he'll go away," whispered Lucas. Clara nodded and squeezed her eyes shut. "I know you're in here," Cook shouted. Drip, drip, drip. Water dripped from the thawing food onto the floor. Lucas and Clara stayed perfectly still. "You better surrender, Prince Lucas," said the cook, "or I'll report you and your naughty dragon to your father, the king." "What should we do?" whispered Clara. "I guess we better face up to the cook," Lucas whispered back. Lucas and Clara slowly stood up and came out from behind the ice blocks. They squeezed sideways between a leg of lamb and a side of beef that hung from the rafters. Cook glared at the children. "Uh-oh," whispered Lucas. "Cook looks like he's about to explode." Chapter 2 is called Spoiled.